the best you can do. never grow weary of seeing places like this. Hydrocarbons in abundance. Let us see how they have arranged themselves. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Time to leave this place behind. Retro's firing. Orbit stabilized.
How do you think this adventure is going? Great? Fantastic? A moment in time we'll treasure forever? I'm thinking all three. Infallible one?
Here to shoot the breeze?
any adventure you fly away from. Is that what this is?
Liftoff complete. Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made. Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than the effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
Edside's a bad place for tourists these days. Areas
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right?
You don't
Want
have
the stuff or
places like
not?
this in Aquila, that's for sure.
What? You think this stuff?
You looking to get zoned?
I've bought more on the street before, and I've never paid this much.
Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously. Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you? Sending me a rook to handle a job this risky is a goddamn insult. And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me seriously. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
He has certainly earned quite a reputation. Neon is proof of it.
That's the way it's gonna be, huh? Fine. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it. That's because you're planning it for me as a favor. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brace and Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own. Oh no. Are you scared, little rabbit? Well, don't worry. I've got you covered. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate. Businesswoman, tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can... As for her relationships, well, but rumor has it, if I were you, I would... Just grab that tech and plant the virus. Should be a cinch.
Oh, how many velocities did I have?
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow?
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. What a waste. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you. but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here. I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. You'd think that, right? The problem is that Cryx'İn Mi, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology. None whatsoever. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Cryx'İn that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do? Yeah, I get it. You don't want to get involved. Typical. Look, I still need to put the finishing touch on these reports. If you change your mind and you can help me decide, I'd really appreciate the help. As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble, ask away. Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this. I mean, it might be okay. You don't know what you're talking about. Look, I'd like to help, but... I hear you. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is. Sure, no problem. Hope to see you again soon.
Are you supposed to be here? That isn't yours.
You're under arrest. No sudden moves.
That isn't yours.
got a problem?
Another day.
Return of the Interceptor broke box office records with its release. The latest Interceptor movie also set records.
Welcome to Galvin. The settled systems
Privacy.
are here.
That's where the real...
The Trackers Alliance always finds their mark.
I do admire what Bayou has built for himself here.
Okay, let's settle this
there.
once and for all.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity, and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're floating on frickin' cloud nine.
No, not this again. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Well, let's face it, some people are just gifted.
Not that it's any of your business, but we're very close. We're in love. I refuse to let anything bad happen to her, no matter how much trouble she's gotten herself into. Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
I suspect I would enjoy the attempt much more than you would.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out, but, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you, and I'm not changing my mind about that. Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know of anything in the lounge. May all your journeys be safe.
Those chimeras really pack a punch.
You good?
Yeah. What do you want? Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your POW or complain about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department. Anything else? You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that. How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high-security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it. What is this? A job interview? I'm the COO of the company, second to the top. Right under our esteemed CEO, Mr. Harada, also known as Benjamin Bayou. So when you ask me what I do for Generdyne, the answer is nothing. The Bayous run the show, and I tread water. The salary helps, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm just a joke. Sitting in an office to make things look legitimate. Keeps them off the Freestar Collective's radar. They might actually step in if they discover that the same person controlling the city's regulations and bylaws benefits financially from them. If you haven't figured it out by now, Benjamin has a stranglehold on the city. You can't take a piss without him charging you after flush. Try and get in his way, and then he uses neon security to beat you senseless, or the Sioga Syndicate to make you disappear. If you had to work with Grayson Bayou, you'd understand. The man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. The worst part of it is that he's Administrator Bayou's brother, so I can't fire him. I can't reassign him. I can't even yell at him. It's like having a cut on your body, and you're helplessly watching yourself bleed to death. Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money. I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Mike has been incredibly understanding about the whole thing. Micah is the only person in this She doesn't want money, and when this I just know this is gonna come back to bite me on the ass. I just know it.
Hello?
I need a drink.
We should go see a badball game sometime.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us a licensing fee to fish near Neon?
I would hope for the sake of these workers that after a while you get used to the smell.
If you got any spare creds, I can always take them off your hands. Hey, Chief, you got any creds you can spare?
They want to tear themselves to shreds. What?
Thank you kindly. You're a class bass, you know that? I'll do my best to someday pay you back. Street's honor. This isn't a donation, it's an investment. Presently, no. Pastly, no. Futurely, it's a work in progress. Depends on how this fiscal quarter goes. But it's gonna take a lot for me to upgrade. I found a primo spot next to the trawl store. I got a roof over my head and all the garbage I can eat. I can't eat everything they throw out, but I can eat enough. About 6 years. I bet you... It took a lot of practice. Sorry about that, Chief. It's a habit, you know? Crap, I did it again. You want to know the trade secrets, huh? It's a lot like real... Wow, you really did... Oh, it's all right. Once per day is enough. I don't want you to go poor. Presently, but it's gonna take a lot. I can't eat everything. About 6 years. It took a lot of practice. Whoa, that's pretty good advice. Later, Gator.
You know, I tried Aurora once. I did not enjoy the experience. I am glad we are on this side of the glass, for a variety of reasons. Glad we are on this side of the glass, for a variety of reasons. Looks like this goes up to another floor.
Can't take it!
Got it, officer! Got him!
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Are you prepared to die?
They're here! I'm taking you down!
You died today.
This is hopeless! I'm out!
Can't do this.
Give up already.
This isn't worth it. Can't take it. This isn't worth it.
Where have they gone?
This is hopeless! I'm out! I'm out of here!
Bring it!
You're gonna pay.
In the area.
You can't hope to win. Come then. Eat your death. be completely safe, it is probably best to avoid. Once again, we are triumphant. We are not alone. Another one down! Do this! Best not leave anything useful behind. Cowards.
You're dead. You hear me?
Must have scared them off.
You cannot beat me.
This is hopeless. I'm out.
Looks like they got away.
Do this.
have anything of value?
Stop! Please! Don't shoot. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. There's no need for all this violence. When you accessed the computer in the power core, it sent a notification to me here. I knew you were coming, I just didn't know when. Look, there's no need to be angry with me. I'm on your side. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him. Oh, don't patronize me. I know I'm no prize winner myself, but at least I don't spend my days trying to screw everyone over. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
You should consider distancing yourself from your brother. Perhaps somewhere off-world.
Yeah, that would be nice.
If you are uncertain about your ability to best him in single combat, it is a reasonable alternative to consider.
You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same. Because he's a two-faced son of a bitch, that's why. It's not like I should be surprised. When we were younger, I mean, he's 11 years... Most normal. I never knew. Ben's mother, and then there's Dad. Yeah, I've tried, but I always hit a dead end. It's as though she was here one day and suddenly vanished the next, and then her existence was erased from everyone's memory. I wouldn't be at all surprised if my father had her killed to avoid public embarrassment. That's the kind of man he was. Yeah, everyone's sorry. Just as sorry as I am. Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, and it's nice to get this off my chest, but talking about it isn't gonna change a thing. That's why I gave you the encryption cipher. Anything? Thanks again for the talk.
If you are free soon,
It really helped.
could we talk?
Was there something else? Feels good to be in control for a change.
I have things I wish to discuss with you.
Ah, there. It's obvious you're... I assume that's... all too well. You know, that's the last time. Probably. It's because I don't... No. It may seem that way, but forever... Look, I'm not here to debate. All you have to do is...
That is an offer?
Really? That's the story. There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this place before you have a price.
I almost admire your commitment to corruption.
So, I assume this concludes our little... Oh, when you get back to the key...
I would like a chance to talk to you.
What are you looking at?
Bedside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Premier social club. So come on in.
Hey.
I am zoned out of my mind right now.
Glad you're back. Sorry about... Can you believe... You're not the least bit... Must be nice to be... Yeah, since Bayou flagged the virus, now I'm in a bit of a bind. That's pretty... Sorry, Estelle. Look, I was hoping... Can you cut me in for a little bit of...
Some small amount.
I appreciate that. How much, This is perfect.
Clearly, you are very...
All right, And hey, you won't be... If anyone tries to tell you other... Tell Neva she still owes me a drink for our poker game.
Velocity yet?
Bedside's a bad place for tourists.
to move some merch, this is the place. This better not be a waste of my time. Really? You? Okay, seriously. Check out. And if running cargo's not your thing, then that's too bad. Always happy to take your money. Then here I thought you were just wait. You done here? Time to move on.
Ryujin is hiring. Brightest up to date.
Struts retracting.
And we're back where we belong.